Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Zodiac challenge in The Sims 4. So there's been a bit of a time lapse since I last saw you guys. I ended the last episode on Friday, I believe, and it is now Wednesday at 4 p.m. And the reason for that is because the one thing that we're mainly waiting on to finish up the Taurus generation is 4 more plants to evolve. That's all we need. 4 more plants to become perfect. And they're holding out on me. They are just not wanting to let it happen. I don't know what's going on. I feel like it's a bit of a glitch because we are like sitting right on top of perfection, but I just can't seem to get them to evolve. But I ended up trying to finish this generation in the last episode and I just kept recording and it just got to be too much. So we're picking up today fresh. I will tell you guys what you missed in those like 5 days or so. First things first, of course, Gemma aged up. This is what she's looking like right now. She looks a little bit peeved, but that's just kind of how her face looks. She does look a lot like Miho as well. And the trait that she got, the random trait, was cat lover, which I thought was a bit funny because we have a dog this generation. So maybe Gemma doesn't like Taz very much, but that's Gemma. She aged up. Castor is currently at football practice, so I'll tell you a little bit more about him when he gets back. Ember and Sage are very sad because Ruby and Liana died. They finally died, the first of the quads. So Ember actually has outlived her younger siblings because she's very athletic. Taz is back there playing in garbage, making a mess, getting smelly. Oh, also Miho aged up to an adult, but she had a very quiet birthday because at that point I was starting to lose my mind over those plants. So I couldn't really focus on it. I ended up taking her to the bar with Sage and Ember and she had a very quiet birthday. So you guys didn't miss much on that front, but she is an adult now, so she is getting older. And it looks like focus was the goal for Castor today during practice, but that was abruptly interrupted when Castor's crush shows up. He can either show off some cool moves or play it safe and keep calm. I think we all know Castor would be a bit of a show off, so that's what we're gonna go for. It says he tried to pull off some sophisticated moves. However, the crush was oblivious to the art of the move, seemingly unimpressed. But we did get a performance gain for football, so that's nice. I'm trying to think if I need to update you guys on anything else. Gemma started dating Rez, but that was to complete a New Year's resolution, and Rez hasn't gotten a makeover, so he looks a bit like trash. Also, Castor did go out to Rosemary and he got ate by a cow plant again, and so now he has a fear of cow plants, and Sage likes discussing interest apparently. Yeah, Castor had another near-death experience, and to get over that fear we need to milk a cow plant, which means apparently I have learned that someone else needs to get eaten alive by the cow plant before we can do that. It's all very dramatic, but all of that to say, basically what we're waiting on in today's episode is once again 4 plants to evolve. I think it will happen in today's episode. It looks like Castor's back home as well. He's getting invited to the ancient ruins. Maybe we should go. Maybe we should invite some friends over and I will tell you guys what happened with Castor. I'm gonna bring Gemma with us because I don't think Polly would want to go to the ancient ruins. Every time I've ever been to the ancient ruins before, I feel like it's so boring. There's nothing to do. Like, this is where we're at. Castor does not actually have a crush and he doesn't have a girlfriend, but I did have him flirt with Carrie. Okay, we skipped prom. She agreed. We didn't like ditch her, but I decided to let Castor have a New Year's Eve party instead. So he invited his friends over to the house and we had a party. Well, one of the things that happened is that he autonomously started flirting with Carrie, and then later on in the 5-day stretch that I played, they autonomously started fighting and yelling at each other. So they're not together. It says they're just good friends, but they do flirt and they do have a romantic interest, but they also yell at each other a lot and it's a strange situation. Also, if you guys remember, Castor was wanting to flirt with John. He had a whim to flirt with John and I did let him do that as well, but nothing really came of it. So I don't know what all is going to happen with Castor's romantic life. I feel like it's going to be complicated, honestly. Is everyone just going to stand here and look at their phones? Castor's wanting to chat with Rez. Let me see if I can find Rez. Is he here? I think I invited him. Maybe I didn't. Gemma has went to sleep on the park bench. Yeah, I don't see Rez actually. I'll go give Ellie a hug to try to get her off of her phone. There's nothing to do. There's no music. Like, what are we supposed to do out here? Oh no, Roxanne's spirit is fading away and I cannot be bothered to go get her urn. There is a bonfire. We need some music or something. Like, it says we're partying with club friends. I don't think so. I don't think we are. This is not not a party. We're gonna go light the bonfire and see if we can liven stuff up a little bit. But I think that's all that I have to update you guys with Castor. He flirted with John, he flirted with Carrie, then he started fighting with Carrie, he got eaten by a cow plant. I think that's it. Oh, and now he really needs to go use the toilet. Let's try to hang out together. I need to find one of those toilet bushes. Oh, here's one conveniently placed right here. Oh, also, when we threw that New Year's Eve house party, we got silver. We were supposed to get gold, but we got silver. But for some reason, the game gave me credit for gold and it moved us on to the next part of the aspiration. So now we need to have 250 followers on Social Bunny, which, like my plants, seems to be a little bit glitched because for 5 days, his follower count did not change at all, even when I was actively using Social Bunny. So I don't know what's going on with my game, but we're just gonna try to make some progress today and hope that today's the last day of the Taurus generation. I am ready to move on at this point. Like, I don't want to just garden for 4 episodes. I don't want to just obsessively stare at my plants. This is the most boring party in the entire world. He didn't even go to the toilet. He ran around back here, and then I guess he didn't want everyone to hang out without him, so he came back. Let's impress everyone with a fire dance. Look at him go. How does no one care that he's doing this? No one cares at all. Okay, now they've just now realized it. I always regret it when I come to the ancient ruins, and today is no different. This is ridiculously boring. And Castor's about to pee himself if I don't get him home. Hopefully we can post about that on Social Bunny. Oh, and Taz aged up. I forgot to tell you guys that. He's an elder now. I'll show you what he looks like, but I'm probably gonna have to bathe him first because you can't really see his gray hairs when he's dirty. I'll try not to forget about that, but he did age up into an elder, which is very sad, but also proof that my plants should have done evolved at this point. Like, we have had these plants since Sage was a teenager. All right, Castor, run to the toilet, please. Do not have bladder failure. You can do it. You can make it. Tommy, what are you doing? He needs food, which Sage never finished cooking earlier, even though I told him to, and he's out there trying to cook shish kebabs, which I don't know if that's organic or not, so he can't be doing that. We've got hopefully one more episode of organic food, and then we can cook whatever we want, at least for the next generation. I don't know about what happens after that. Miho, I know you're not trying to get a quick meal. No, she's trying to cook a garden salad. That's organic. We can do that. Thank you very much, Miho. Poor Sage is so sad. Why are you saying you can't do this? Come on, Sage. Oh my goodness, you gotta go to the toilet as well? I need to go feed Rosemary before disaster strikes. Okay, Taz is getting his bath, so he still looks a bit dirty, but here's how he looks now that he's an elder. His little ears have these little gray hairs, and I think he's still absolutely adorable. I do believe at this point that Taz is probably going to be my one and only dog ever, unless it is a requirement to adopt a dog, just because they seem a bit glitchy in my game. I can't take him for a walk. Sometimes he just disappears into the ground. It's all very strange. So Taz is probably going to be one of the only dogs we ever have. He's wanting to play right now. Hold on. He's moving too fast. I'll play with you. Oh my gosh, we can confide our problems to our dog. I don't think he would know about it. I don't think he would know what to do. You know what? He's running around like a madman. I'm just gonna let him do it. And Sage needs to go to sleep. And Amber probably does as well. Everybody else is asleep. Go to sleep. And my plants are still on magnificent. Teeny tiny bit away from evolving. I feel like it's gonna happen. I don't know when. And I saw someone saying that your plants evolve slower if they're sheltered, but I just want to point out to you guys that my lemon tree over here is not sheltered, and it has never been sheltered in its life, and it is in the same situation as my other 3 plants. Why is it not happening? I'm just saying that I don't think the sheltered thing makes that big of a difference. And I even got bees. I'm not really friends with them though, to be fair, and they're irritated right now. So Miho and Polly are awake. Miho is headed to the treadmill because that is her favorite thing to do, and it looks like Polly is on his way to grab something to eat. All the kids, of course, have school today. Castor doesn't really have to go to school because he's an A student, but there's not really anything for him to do here either, other than Social Bunny. I need to check in on Social Bunny before he goes to school. I'm gonna go in and get Sage up, and Adam, he needs to come tend the garden, harvest the garden. Basically, anything the garden wants and needs is what it gets right now. Oh, Gemma's gotten tense. I woke her up to grab something to eat, and she's gotten tense from a the fear of being cheated on, which I think is because her relationship with Rez is very shallow. Like I said, we got her a boyfriend because that was her New Year's resolution, so it didn't really matter who it was. And now it's stressing her out, I guess, and she's afraid that he's gonna cheat on her. I can't even post about the stupid ancient ruins situation. It won't let me do a post about it. I guess I'll just send some DMs. We're currently at 233 followers and we need 250. Oh no, Sage is wanting to contemplate his life, which means that he's getting close to a midlife crisis. I would like to be out of the household when Sage has his midlife crisis. Castor reached entrepreneur skill level 4. This is from his trendy stuff. We just sold our last outfit. Thank goodness. I thought it was never gonna sell. We had to like mark it down to 20 simoleons. I don't really know what to do with that skill, but he's doing good. I am gonna send everybody to school alone. I do not want to be bothered to go with them. I'm gonna hang out with my plants. Oh, Tommy completed his New Year's resolution, which was to become a better student. He weirdly did that while he was at school. I guess he's going to get his grades up when he comes home. How is Rosemary doing? She's doing good. One thing that we do need to do when the kids get home from school is we probably need to have another karaoke night. Yeah, we do, because it's actually Thursday at this point, so we're running out of time. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do another karaoke night, but of course this is all taking a lot longer than expected. Oh, now Rosemary is hungry, actually. I need to come and send Miho or Sage 1 to feed her because my Sims just have a death wish at this point. Like, they're ready for the generation to end as well because Sage and Castor in particular keep trying to die on me, and I can't let that happen. Akeem wants to come over. That is perfectly fine, but I gotta come feed the cow plant. First things first, Rosemary. No tragedies today. Akeem is quite sad today. He's looking a bit tragic. Let's go give him a hug. I'm gonna ask Akeem to pursue his dream job because he is currently unemployed. His last trait is that he's chased by death. He says he'll let us know about his career. Oh my gosh. Him and Miho and Sage are all having a group hug and it's weird. Yeah, Sage is getting close to the midlife crisis because he's bored. He has a desire for excitement. I feel like his life has been exciting enough. Sage, you can eat your pancakes. Don't get pancakes out and then just leave them on the table. Him and Miho are going to woohoo. I guess he couldn't wait. They can do that. That's fine. He can eat his pancakes later. I am going to make it to where Miho can't have any more kids when we move Castor out because I feel like out of all the generations so far, none of my Sims have autonomously had babies after we moved out. I think Sage and Miho would be the couple that did, and 4 kids is enough. It's enough for me, so we don't need any more little brothers and sisters. I think I'm gonna shut that down. Hopefully I don't forget. The dog walk is actually working today. How exciting. Oh, Taz is hungry. Okay, how long have you guys been walking? How long has this been going on? Can you go home? Can you take him home, please, Ember? Oh, we're not far. There's the house. That's not far at all. We can cook him something real special. Sage, don't go get more food out. Your pancakes are right there. And Miho just had a nice little woohoo, and she's feeling so flirty. No negative moodlets whatsoever, and she's up here hitting poor Tommy's dino. Stop it, please. I could invite Milani over to bro hug her. I'm pretty sure she's a bro. Did you finish Taz's food? Sage, what on earth? You just stopped cooking it. He's at least found his food bowl because he's feeling fine at this point, but I still want to cook him something special. Oh, look at Akeem in here checking out our little family portrait. Oh, the kids are home from school. Polly's doing satisfactory work, which I think is good for him. Castor's one of the top students. Tommy is an A student, and Gemma is not impressing anyone with her schoolwork. Tommy needs to finish his homework while focused for his aspiration, and I keep forgetting about him. I send him up here to get focused, and then I forget about him, and then by the time I remember it, he's not focused anymore. So I'm gonna give that another try today. Castor is desperate for food and fun. Who is this? Oh, that's Akeem without his glasses. I didn't recognize him. Sage, I am telling you, stop it. Go fix this food or clean it up. He's wanting to go serenade Miho, which I have no idea where she's at. Here's Milani, though. Don't go out there with Akeem. I need to bro hug you. Badine is wondering if we want to go over to his house and hang out, and we don't. We still don't. All right, Sage finally cooked Taz's food. Thank goodness. He finally got it together. So we're gonna plan a social event, and we're gonna have our last karaoke night. And I say it's our last karaoke night because there is no way that my magnificent plants don't evolve soon. There's no way we're gonna need to have another karaoke night. But Sage is feeling very inspired, so let's go on in here and start singing. I think that I'm gonna let him and Castor do a duet. I actually don't know what Castor's doing. Apparently nothing. Someone left their pancakes on the the floor. Tommy, was that you? And Castor and Sage are singing. Look how cute they look together, you guys. I should have got a screenshot. Oh, Amber loves it. She's gonna be their cheerleader. She's dancing. Oh, maybe not. Maybe she doesn't love it. I'm not sure. Castor reached singing level 3. Who's next? Polly and Gemma could sing together. They could do a little pop duet. That'd be cute. Tommy never got focused. See, I forgot about it, but he's very playful. Oh, because I have the child's play lot trait. No way. I'm gonna get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. Okay, there we go. Very focused. All right. Good job. Good job. Do your homework, Tommy. Why does he have 3 different drawings? He's got 3 drawings. It says drawn by Tommy on his first day of school. Why does he get one every single time he goes to school? That's so strange. Gemma and Polly, are you guys singing together? Yes, they are. They're both in their bathing suits. My little easygoing Sims. I don't know if Gemma's easygoing. Maybe carefree is the right word. They're my little carefree Sims. Castor is so tired. I'm gonna have to send him to bed. All right, who's gonna sing with Tommy? We need to get Tommy involved. I guess we could do Miho. Oh, he's doing his homework though, actually. Ooh, Miho could sing with Milani. Is she even still here? It looks like she's left. Well, I'm gonna let Miho go sing with Brennan. Amber has gotten dangerously tired because she went and worked out without my permission and she pushed the limits and now she's very uncomfortable, even though she looks very comfortable relaxing out under the starlight because it's actually nighttime. Gemma, I thought I told you to go to bed. We maybe need to do one more song. Who shall we sing with? I'm gonna let Sage do a duet with London. London's really bad, but they seem to like Sage's part of the duet. Everyone's kind of cheering for it. Marcos is dancing. Oh, I forgot to do Social Bunny. Castor, wake up really quickly, please. Can we post about anything? Oh my gosh, we can't. We can't post about anything. I'm gonna have to let him do his homework so that I can post on Social Bunny about our homework. Where is Tommy? Oh my goodness. Tommy is down here apparently not liking the karaoke situation, complaining about how loud it is. Go back to sleep. Oh, he didn't finish his homework while he was focused. He got unfocused and then he didn't get credit for that. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to help him. Castor has went into Gemma's bedroom to do his homework. He has a desk as well. He could have sat right here. And Sage is off to bed. So maybe tomorrow our plants will evolve. Castor's wanting to be mischievous, which is interesting because I don't view him as the kind of sim who really likes mischief, but it says he's feeling a tad mischievous right now. And it looks like there are quite a few sims over there. So that's interesting. He's wanting to get into mischief. He also wants to chat with someone. I don't know if I'm going to make him go to school tomorrow. I might invite a friend over to the house and let him hang out with someone. We're done with that though. We can post about it. Post on Social Bunny. Tell the world that we did our homework and we are feeling very confident about it. Thank you very much. I'm going to give a kissy face to my own post. The good news is that because this generation has went on for so long, we are going to be able to send Castor off with a good amount of money because we're making a ton of money from the garden at this point. And also before we move out, I'm going to sell all this produce that's in the refrigerator as well because we don't need it. We don't need it in the next generation. I don't want all this to come along with us. I'd rather have the money. So we're going to be doing pretty well going into Castor's generation, and Sage has officially started his early midlife crisis. Life seems to be passing Sage by these days. It's the same thing day in and day out with nothing to really show for it. It might be time for a change. I feel the same way because I feel like all we do every day is take care of our plants and they won't evolve. We have nothing to show for it. So you know what? Honestly, Sage, same. I totally agree with you. I'm actually going to leave the lot really quickly. I'm going to travel just to come back to the house because sometimes there'll be weeds come up if we leave the lot. I don't know. I've got issues. My game's glitchy. My garden is glitchy. And I hate doing this because I had everyone asleep in the bed. They were all tucked in and all doing so well. And now they're all going to be all over the place when we get back to the house. I have never had it take this long to get a plant to perfection. And I garden a lot in my own gameplay. Like, I like the gardening skill. Rosemary, are you trying to trap people again? Let's go on and feed her. Okay, everyone go back to sleep except for you, Ember, because you're not tired. She is boohooing though. Holly, get some food from here. You don't need to go cook your own food. Don't be so dramatic. Yeah, now everybody's awake and it's a complete disaster. Oh, but see, I have weeds now on my flowers. And so now I can go tend the garden and take care of them and hopefully get a little boost for my evolution. Yeah, see, look at all these weeds now. While Sage is taking care of that, we actually can check a little thing off our list. We can do the karaoke nights. Have a karaoke night with your family every other week. We have done that. There's no way that we are still gonna be in this generation in the winter. Gemma and Polly are hanging out here by Rosemary, making me a little bit nervous, but she's not hungry. And so far, they have not taken the cake. So these two at least, Castor and Sage, I can't say the same for them. School starts in about an hour. Oh, I need to get Castor to call in a vacation day. I finally got Tommy to finish his homework. He didn't finish it yesterday. That's why we didn't get credit. He didn't finish it, but now he's finished it and I have him do an extra credit while he's focused. So maybe we will get that done and we can move on. Castor took his vacation day and now he's going to grab some food. Oh, he's gotten quite angry. Why is he angry? Castor wants to blame someone for the agony they put him through, or maybe blame himself for giving them that power. Is this about Tommy? Because Tommy hurt him. He's deeply wounded. Tommy deeply wounded him. I'm sure that's who he's thinking about because he's sitting at the table with him and there's no one else in here. Poor Castor. What else are we doing today? List an outfit on Trendy? We are not doing that. I am going to call over the OGs. I'm going to call over Ellie and John and get them to skip school and hang out with us. Oh, Castor saying Tommy stinks. Oh no, somebody has left out stinky food. That is just lovely. Why is homework so hard to finish? It takes so long. Will Gemma ever finish or will it stare back at her blank? Fear of homework? You're joking. I've never had a sim be afraid of homework. That's so weird. She just doesn't do it. That's her problem. She just doesn't do homework and I don't make her do it because I was trying to let her be a free spirit and live her best life. Oh, here's John. He's in here talking to Tommy. Tommy needs to go to school. He's really close to being done though. I'm gonna let him finish. Done. Done, done, done. Did we finish that? Yes, we did. Perfect. Let me grab a hug from John really quickly. And I don't know where Ellie is. I'm gonna have to go find her. Castor's too angry to hug. Oh no, why is Ellie green? Oh, because she was in my bathtub. Okay. I'm gonna add them to my group and I'm gonna send them out here to play a little basketball together. I'm gonna have to let Sage go to sleep because he is the only one who did not get enough sleep yesterday. It's test day and Tommy is so nervous he totally blanks. Even copying his neighbor won't work because his neighbor is a D student. He can feign illness or take deep breaths. I mean, he's evil. He would pretend that he was sick. Castor stinks. I'm gonna let him go take a shower. All right, guys, can we stop playing basketball now? Can we just chat? Oh no, they're really into it. They're not giving it up. No, Ellie's still in it. You guys, stop. I'm gonna have to reset them. Oh my gosh, they're leaving. I should really get going now. I reset them and now they want to leave. Polly fumbled with his words when talking to another sim in class today. He didn't mean to imply that they look like a llama. It was supposed to be a compliment. How is that a compliment? I mean, he's socially awkward, so I feel like he would avoid the situation. Oh, there goes our friends. Our friends are leaving. Maybe we can call Carrie over really quickly. Castor's very flirty, and right now she's the only one that we officially have romance with. Oh, here she is. Let's go invite her in. Oh, we can have a first kiss as well. I don't know if I want to go that far. Oh, Castor's got to go to football. I don't want to go to football practice today. Can I call out? Can I call in sick to football? Oh, Carrie's bored. Oh, look at them. They're going to start monkeying around. I feel like this is when the fighting starts. Like, she went straight for it. She started it. Should Gemma invite over Kendall? Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, Gemma aced her exam results. That's so weird considering she's scared of homework. It says she's on her way to becoming valedictorian. I think she's a C student. She is. She's a C student. She's not on her way to becoming valedictorian. What are they even talking about? Polly's above average, though. He's on his way to better grades. Good for you, Polly. Castor has an awkward moodlet. It says, it's not like Castor wanted to leave anyone out, but he couldn't give bracelets to everyone. So Carrie's upset because she didn't get a friendship bracelet. Can we? I don't want to go to football. It says Castor is currently practicing. No, he's not currently practicing. And yes, I want to skip. Let's show off our football outfit to Carrie and see if that impresses her. She's saying the house stinks. That's rude, but not surprising. Patchy, could you get out of here? Oh my goodness, Tommy, you're in rough shape. He's acting like he didn't even sleep last night. Oh no, Castor is trying to insult Carrie, and it may be because she's talking to Kendall, and he's flirty. Kendall's flirty. He's trying to steal our girl. I mean, she's not technically our girl at this point, but look at him. He stood in front of us as well. Don't insult her. She didn't do anything. Oh my goodness, you're gonna drive her to Kendall, Castor. Castor. Sage has hit the breaking point in life. The stress of it all is too much, and he now has an intense desire to get out and explore the adventurous side of life. Okay, so he's officially entered his midlife crisis. Amber has gotten chilled because she is standing out in the cold. She's laying out in the cold. Come in here. Warm yourself up by the fire, Amber. Get your life together. Oh, Carrie left. I don't know where she went, but now we're talking to Kendall. Oh no, now Miho's feeling hurt. Did Tommy hurt her as well? Yeah, he did. He's on a roll. He's just deeply wounding my whole family. All right, Castor's hungry and his friends are ditching him. Holly reached fitness level 5. I think he was on the water slide, and Miho's getting a phone call. Milani wants to get to know someone better. Yes, do that. Sage is home from work and he is ridiculously tired. I'm gonna have to let him grab a little bit of a nap, and Kendall's coming here to watch TV. Go in the other room. We have a whole huge TV in the living room, in the karaoke room. Is my lemon tree ready to evolve? I see sparkles, you guys. I see sparkles. Are they all ready? I think they're ready. Yes, yes, yes. They're all ready. Oh my goodness. Do we let Sage sleep or do we just get this done? Oh, I'm gonna let him sleep for just a little while because he's so tired. I don't want him to pass out while we're trying to finish his generation. But finally, my plants are ready to evolve and I'm so happy. Where are you taking your bowl, Ember? I'm never gonna find that if you put that out here. Don't do that. Now she's complaining about it. She put trash outside and then she starts to complain about it. John wants to come over and hang out. Yes, please. I'll send my other friends home if you want to come over. Where is Carrie? Did she leave? Yeah, she did. Okay, that's good. Kendall's leaving also. I don't really know where Gemma is. I haven't found her yet. I'm trying to get everyone taken care of. I feel like Polly's about to have to go to sleep. Oh, Gemma and Tommy are asleep. Oh, Tommy's gonna have to use the toilet really quickly. And then Gemma, she needs some food. Oh my gosh, why does Sage do this? He's went to sleep on the couch instead of the bed, which means that he's barely getting any rest, but he's getting enough rest that we can come and start evolving. We can do this. We can, oh, I don't even have to come out here. I forgot about that. All right, he can go to sleep in his bed though. I still want him to go to sleep in the actual bed. Kendall wants to hang out at the nightclub. No, I don't want to go to the nightclub. I mean, I do, but I don't actually know. All right, lemon tree is officially perfect, you guys. That is our 7th perfect plant. And then over here, we have our little flower. I don't know how to say the name of this flower, but we're gonna evolve it and it is perfect. The dahlias, is that how you would say that? We're gonna evolve those as well. Perfect. And then last but not least, our little magnificent spinach plant is getting evolved and it's perfect. And I'm so happy. Oh, wow. Okay, before I end today's episode and officially end the generation, first things first, I need to mark that off the list. Finally, we have a garden with 10 perfect plants. I'm going to recount them just to make sure, but I'm 99% sure because I've been obsessing over these plants for too long. That means that we can finish off the generation because we also this whole time have been making organic meals using ingredients that we have. No quick meals, no eating out. The only thing we ever ate out in this generation was the Spice Festival. We ate like the curry, which I don't think counts because that was a competition. But it looks like we have finally finished the Taurus generation, you guys. I can't believe it. This one was way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be an easy generation, but oh my goodness, no, it was not. It was not easy in any way. But before we end today's episode, I want to move Castor out, and I actually have a gift for him because every generation we pass something down to the next generation, and I have his gift ready. I think I've mentioned this to you guys. I'm not sure, honestly, but we have a cookbook to give to him. So first things first, I'm going to come in and I'm going to give him a hug. Also, I took a picture of him and Sage as well. If you guys have seen the other generations, you know that we always take a picture of the previous generation with the next generation, and I did that before today's episode. Sage and Castor, I went on and got their little picture ready to go. Sage is crying, and I know it's because he is sad and he's grieving, but it looks like he's sad because Castor's about to move out. And John is just standing here trying to figure out why Miho is asleep on the couch, and I don't know the answer to that, John, because she has a whole bed right here. All she's got to do is go get in it. Castor, where did you go? Child, I'm trying to have a moment. We're gonna give him the Nova Family Cookbook written by Sage. Also, I dedicated it to Castor as well, which I thought was cute. I wasn't sure if this was gonna work, but I'm so glad it is. Look at that. I feel like a cookbook is a perfect thing for Sage to pass on because it was such a big part of his generation. Every now and again, again, I see that Sage and Miho have the ability to pass on certain things, but I haven't seen it in a minute. Is there anything that we can do before we leave? Pass down the secrets of business. I don't know how Sage knows anything about business, but I guess because he's a chef, like maybe he owns his own restaurant. Sage passed down their business savvy trait to Castor. Okay, what about Miho? She has something that she can pass down. I know you guys are tired. You can handle this. Pass down the secret to being alluring. Oh, she has two things. Pass down learning skills. Let's do both. I'm gonna pass down everything. Oh, John is coming here to show us a bit of a video. Where is Sage going? No, you're not going to sleep in the treehouse. I'm gonna have him grab some leftovers. Miho, please get up. Your child is about to move out. Get up and pass down your secrets. It's like 10 o'clock and most of the kids are asleep, so I'm not gonna make them all get up and give Castor a hug. Okay, so she passed down the alluring trait, which I think could be handy for Castor for sure. And what else? What is the learning skills? What does that mean? Oh, quick learner. He got the quick learner trait. Why does she have two? That's so weird. Okay, they're complaining about Taz. All right, so I guess all that's left to do is pack up the house. I am thinking also that I'm gonna move Polly out with Castor. I mainly am moving Castor out early because I need a break from this family. Like there's too much going on. Too many people getting eaten alive by cow plants. I need some peace, but I would like to see Polly's journey, at least a little bit of it. Obviously, he won't stay with us the whole time, but I would like to follow Polly's journey for a little bit longer. The boys are still teens as well, so maybe it would make Sage and Miho feel a little bit better about Castor moving out on his own if his brother was with him. Okay, is that all that I need? I feel like it might be. Oh, I got this guitar technically for Polly, so I'm gonna pop that in his inventory. Although he's not seemed to be super interested in it so far. And then most of this stuff I'm gonna sell, but if there's something that's like super expensive, like the orchids, I may bring that with us just in case we need it later on. But most of this stuff I'm gonna sell because I don't want to have to keep up with all this stuff. All of my good flowers, that's gonna get us 6,000 simoleons, you guys. That's so good. We put a lot of work into the garden this generation, so it's kind of painful to see all this go, but I can't wait to see how much money this is gonna get us. I'm gonna keep a few strawberries because I'm thinking that I might want to have a girl for the generation after Castor's, so maybe we eat some strawberries. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, and I definitely don't want to cheat it, like actually cheat it, but I kind of am thinking that it would be interesting to have a girl because we've had two boys for the last generations. Okay, if we sell all the produce we had in the refrigerator, we're gonna get 10,000 simoleons. That is amazing. I will take that. We're closing the chapter, closing our first earth sign. Look at how happy he looks in his sleep though. He's smiling in his sleep, snuggled up with Miho. I feel like we're ready to leave. Are we actually though? Do we need to go hug Taz bye? He feels like he's found some treasure out here playing in the trash. You know what? I'm not gonna do that because we can always come and visit. Somebody's kicked over my trash can. I think we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna close out this generation and go on and move Castor out. Wait. Do I have anything in the family inventory? I didn't think about that. I'm gonna sell this stuff because we're not gonna be bringing it with us. He's wanting to chat with someone named Ed. So Castor's gonna be headed into a new household, and then Polly as well. We're leaving everyone else behind. And we have 88,000 in the family funds. So I think I'm gonna leave them 20 because their house is built. I don't know if I've told you guys, but Castor's gonna be moving to San Myshuno, which is actually kind of funny because that's part of his generation. Like that's something that he is supposed to do. But our first air sign was also just coincidentally in San Myshuno. That's where I had Anna living. And I know I haven't introduced the Gemini generation to you guys fully. I will do that first thing in the next episode, but he has to move into an apartment with the needs TLC challenge or trait. So when we lived here before in the Aquarius generation, we lived in this apartment. So we lived in this neighborhood. We can't afford to live in this neighborhood. And we've also lived in this one. So I think we should try out the spice market for Castor and Polly. And the only apartment here that needs TLC is this one. And it's kind of small. Honestly, it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, but maybe part of Castor's journey can be moving up to a penthouse. Like maybe Polly can stay behind in this apartment depending on where their stories are. And maybe Castor wants to live in the more luxurious neighborhood neighborhood. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm also going to have to kick out the Sanchez family if we're going to live here. So we are going to evict them. Unfortunately, I think that may be Akeem's family. So that's a bit awkward. I'm super nervous for Castor's generation because it's very different from how I typically play. But here's our little apartment for right now. I am going to obviously renovate it and make it our own. But this is where we will pick up in the next episode. I'm so glad that we have officially finished the Taurus generation. Castor is so tired out here moving into the city in his robe. But thank you guys so much for watching this generation with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments because I always love hearing from you guys. And if you guys are taking on the Zodiac challenge, I would give you the advice to get yourself some bees as soon as you plant your garden, and plant your garden as soon as possible. Don't wait. I didn't wait, but it takes forever to get those perfect plants. But anyway, I will see you guys soon with the next part of this series, the Gemini generation. But that is all for today. So bye guys.